I'm only gonna press this shit one time. Since y'all wanna be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the punchline.
Just tell him stop screwing the business. Found out you in the help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking, you're rocking Michelle, having real. It's us, y'all the poster child symbol for black love.
You wanna know who I'm fucking? Damn, you wanna know the details? Yeah. It's only D9. If you heard it, he's fucking with me over a female, and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female.
Would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you can give me $1 and I'll hook you. $1. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is where it's like, I'm a businesswoman. Don't leak my number.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, drama sells. I'm not in that beef. My smoke with her is posting my number. Right. So people like, oh, she wants to fight her over a dude. Whatever. Stop it. Stop it. That is so beneath me. Is the disrespect of the leaking my number part.
After all the drama from the past year, it appears like Remy and Eazy are not getting along. And Papoose isn't even sympathetic toward her. Instead, he's been giving her the benefit of the doubt for cheating on him in the first place. It appears that these two will engage in another significant face-off, so hold on to your lace front as we're ready to go into this mess. Despite the fact that you've all heard this before, it still seems unbelievable that Papoose and Remy romance ended the way it did. He was so in love with her that he risked going to jail himself to get a skeleton key to her when she was in prison. So when they tried to stop him from seeing her, he married her over the phone. They were married over the phone because regulations forbade them from being married in person. If it isn't love, I don't know what it is. They conducted a formal wedding when she returned home. Their blended family began in 2018 when Remy gave birth to their daughter. Although everything appeared to be going well for them, it was a little odd when Father's Day 2023 passed without Remy mentioning her husband once. She was always willing to criticize him for being such a great husband and father, and she used to make a point of telling everyone how strong he was. Despite the fact that Remy had one child before him and Papoose had 3 before they had even met, they managed to resolve their differences and start a devoted family. They had an unshakable family vibe, so when she became completely silent on a day that almost begged for an emotional tribute, people began to wonder if something was wrong. People started buzzing after Papoose posted a Father's Day family photo with him and the kids without Remy. The mystery was heightened by the absence of Remy's other child from a previous relationship from the photo. He captioned it, "Family is everything," but some people wanted to know where Remy was. Since she consistently shows up in these photos, they began to wonder why she wasn't there. Something doesn't seem right. Although Papoose's affection for her was evident, he was at last realizing the truth. It was obvious that something was wrong, but nobody realized how bad things had gotten until there were whispers that Remy had been meeting Eazy the block captain. The fact that Eazy spent time with Papoose and that Papoose and Remy always seemed so solid made the whole situation strange. Naturally, Papoose didn't take it well. According to rumors, he and Eazy the block captain got into a furious argument at an industry event. According to others who were present, Papoose knocked him out cold instead of merely putting him aside to talk. Eazy, who was being harshly ridiculed on social media, tried to act as if the altercation had never happened. "You guys want something bad to happen to me so bad," he remarked. "That's the same as hating both men and women. You must hear the entire story before you speak." Attempting to minimize the problem, he wrote in a subsequent tweet, "I'm not mad about the rumors. I'm not mad about the false stories. But when I see people happy that something happened to me, that's just not acceptable." Saying to him, "I don't care about anybody." He even called out Papoose, saying, "Clear up these rumors before I do, and that we aren't friends." Papoose, of course, didn't bite, didn't try to explain anything, and didn't respond. Remy took charge of the situation by tweeting, I want to apologize to everyone who was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents. Instead, I tried. Would you also please stop the rumors about Eazy and Papoose? She later remarked, there's no place like Chrome. Go back to work. See you all in August. But the real catalyst for everything was Papoose's silence. Papoose used to ride hard for Remy without question, and anybody who has followed their relationship knows that he was always willing to defend her no matter what. As a result, it was quite uncharacteristic, and she spoke a lot when people began accusing her of infidelity, and he did nothing to stop them. Let's face it, if these claims were false, the old Papoose would have been the first to stop them. His refusal to defend Remy was more telling than any response at the moment because people weren't just doubting whether the accusations were true, they were convinced. The hesitation disappeared as soon as Eazy joined the battle against Geechee Gotti. A man's got to honor his queen, Eazy would frequently say, complimenting Remy on this. Going ahead, if she has a different opinion, he needs to consider it. However, after Gotti grabbed the microphone, things became quite heated. For anyone who has seen rap battles, nothing is off bounds. Gotti wasn't holding back, and rappers are known for their bloodlust. Instead of merely making amusing comments, he got right to the issue and accused Remy of cheating on Papoose with Eazy.
Just till you stop screwing the business. I found out you in the help, that could really ruin your image. We're rocking with Sam, Happen Remy. It's us. Gotta post the challenge symbol for black.
Gotti's comments clearly demonstrated that this was effectively an open secret that had been discussed for a while. But Gotti didn't stop there. He tore Papoose to pieces after accusing Remy of cheating on him, despite her years of devotion.
He showed his admiration and tell the world how you think this woman the greatest. And look, held you down in prison for 6 years.
The most startling aspect of this whole situation is that he did not attempt to refute the reports. In fact, his silence served to validate them rather than calm them.
You want to know the details? This only thing matters. If you heard him something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female.
Rather than publicly addressing the issue, Papoose made the decision to move on immediately with a new woman, Claressa Shields. These days, it seems like men are becoming more audacious and daring with their choices. Yes, everyone knows who the boxer is. In all honesty, the situation became even more complicated because Claressa and Remy were acquainted. Before Remy even began dating Papoose, Claressa had already secretly accessed her direct messages. Furthermore, Papoose and Claressa are indeed together. You would think Remy would just back off since she started all the drama. But she isn't handling it well at all, since it was made public that Papoose had officially moved on and that his new relationship had become serious. She has allegedly been in a downward spiral. She has shown that she will not tolerate this without a fight, literally by acting impulsively and demeaning everyone she encounters. According to rumors, she has even hinted that she wants to challenge Claressa. If things don't work out, she has subtly implied that she is willing to end things on her own terms. However, if Remy is reportedly in love with Eazy, the real question is, why is she so upset over her ex moving on? It probably has to do with how strong Papoose and Claressa's bond seems to be. After all, Claressa recently admitted that she loves Papoose and even hinted that she would accept a marriage proposal if he ever asked.
Favorite sports. I just never could.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really.
Papoose has been pursuing Claressa without hesitation, which suggests that their relationship is becoming serious. It also appears that Claressa feels the same way. When Claressa revealed that she and Papoose were dating last year, Remy tried to downplay it, suggesting that she didn't really care and that Papoose was just using her. "You'll take accountability," Claressa wrote in one of the texts she shared with him. "You are the one who is married. If you can at least sleep with me in person or over the phone, then telling me you made it home safely or that he fell asleep in the Sprinter shouldn't be a huge concern." Remy was clearly irritated by this. Remy ridiculed Claressa for begging Papoose, claiming he wasn't even that interested in her, despite Claressa's persistent posts. This lady Claressa Shields and her sorry-ass publicity team have been spreading false info about me every day to make me look bad and him look like God's gift, Remy stated, accusing Claressa of running a smear campaign. Papoose's dumbass fell asleep while on the phone with Claressa while he was sleeping at my house and refused to wake up. The fact that this boxer is reportedly a world champion is disturbing. He hung up as soon as he heard my voice. Remy continued, saying that she had begged Papoose to speak out and shut down the accusations, but he insisted that staying silent was the best course of action. "I'm worn out. I saw it all, so don't worry. Even though he said he would never ask you because you're unattractive, now since you're so tough, everyone will." Later, she published more messages suggesting Claressa was desperate, including one that read, "I'm not happy, but I'm all right. I'll give up. I don't want to add to the stress you already have. Even though your honesty is difficult, I am incredibly appreciative of it. I'm tired of talking and not being heard. Despite my request for time and flowers, I feel foolish just lying here." Finally, Papoose broke his silence. "I'm glad people are finally seeing Remy for the narcissist she is. She cheated on me multiple times, but now that I've moved on, she's playing the victim. Despite my repeated demands for a divorce, she would rather try to make a scene online than handle things like an adult. I'm not getting involved in this drama, for the sake of my 6-year-old. He also responded to claims that Remy had cheated on Eazy, the block captain. "The last time I saw this chump, he was in the fetal position. Everyone saw me knock him out with a punch. Remy woke him up and took him home for 4 days. Meanwhile, my daughter and I were at home. Even if she wants me to lie about the knockout, I won't." Claressa didn't hold back either. She called Remy out, saying, "It's unbelievable that a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this. I'm not 45 yet, but you're only 29 and definitely not aging like wine." Remy clapped back. Claressa also accused Remy of posing as the victim and creating fake texts, including one that read, "I'm not your enemy, but tell your man to buy you some flowers." She called falsifying texts embarrassing and raised the stakes by directly challenging Remy to a fight, saying, "Claressa Shields versus Remy Ma. Come get whooped on February 2nd. In an interview hosted by World Crash Out, Claressa even joked, "I'll fight Remy for just $1.
To jump in the ring with Remy Ma. Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you can give me $1 and I'm gonna give you $1. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is where it's like, I'm a businesswoman. Don't leak my number.
Right.
Why would you do that? I mean, drama sells. I'm not in that beef. My smoke with her is posting my number. Right. So people like, "Oh, she wants to fight her over a dude." Whatever. Stop it. Stop it. That is so beneath me. Is the disrespect of the leaking my number.
But it's obvious that these two are incompatible. Eazy, the block captain, Remy's lover, spoke out a few weeks ago, claiming that other men were jealous of him because he had Remy.
The earth to go everywhere else because y'all just mad that it happened. I kept it $1 with. I'm like, yo, hey, listen. If it was that easy for any of y'all would have did it. It's a bunch of who don't like me for no reason because excuse me. Hold on, I gotta start that over. Hold on, I'm start over.
However, he eventually admitted that they were dating, after pressuring Remy to publicly confess her love for him during a rap battle.
Go address this shit one time.
Cause y'all wanna be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the punchline. That's the punchline.
Given everything he's done, you would think that he and Remy are solid, but that isn't the case. According to insiders, he has allegedly been having secret affairs with other women for some time. Rumors suggest that he has been unfaithful to Remy since they first started dating, as he never cut off his side piece. Reports say that Remy has been lashing out at Papoose and Clarissa because she recently found out about Eazy's extramarital affairs. The timeline adds up. Remy exposed Papoose and Clarissa's relationship in an attempt to break them up, and Papoose revealed that Remy has been hesitant to sign the divorce papers. Seeing Remy's erratic behavior, Papoose and Clarissa may have decided to play along, though it's worth noting that Remy started the drama first. They're not necessarily out here doing dirt, at least not in the same way. While Remy is clearly losing in this situation, we shouldn't be too surprised that Eazy is already cheating on her. After all, he has a reputation for it. But I'm curious about your thoughts on all this chaos. Do you think Papoose truly wants Clarissa, or is this just his way of getting even with Remy? Let me know what you think by leaving a comment after watching the next video.